It's amazing what water does for this country and these people. And that's what these pumps are doing.
And for anybody, I mean, it's such a basic human need. I mean, it's the most basic human need, and the fact that people work so hard to get it for so long.
The interaction between the people and the wildlife has been very impressive as well, seeing how when they work together, they will both benefit.
When we travel, we're making an impact whether we think about it or not. And so this travel has a lot of consciousness about having a positive impact, and I really appreciate that, and it's borne out so much more than I even expected.
Hi, I'm Mark Butcher. I'm Managing Director of Imvelos Forest Lodges here in Zimbabwe. I think this project, Water for Hwange, is a great one for ATCF for the simple reason that it's about conserving elephant, which we know are an endangered species. It's about taking care of the communities that live around our parks, and because the elephant are a flagship species in this area, it's conserving all of the biodiversity that exists within Hwange National Park. I think it's really, really critical going forward that we marry up tourism, wildlife and communities in a symbiotic relationship where conservation of wildlife helps communities and it encourages more tourism that feeds into both of those components. I think it was really, really clear to us as we went around implementing these projects funded by ATCF. We, at one particular village at Makeni, the whole village came and lined up when we arrived, and they wanted to thank us all personally. They, every single person in that village that day clapped and cheered. For the first time in their lives, they didn't have to pump water all day long to get enough water to sustain their families and their domestic livestock. And here the solar pumps were pumping water for them, and that freed up moms and to be able to take care of their families and do more important things than just pumping water all day long. Personally, myself, I feel really, really strongly that if we want to conserve Africa's wildlife, we have to involve Africa's communities, and it's no sense just looking after the animals unless we take care of the communities who live next to those animals. And we can't take care of the communities and forget about the wildlife. So we have to take care of them side by side. And this project really did that. While we were in the morning taking care of water for the wildlife on one side of the park boundary, in the afternoons we're taking care of water for the communities that were living next to that wildlife. And to me, this is the wave of the future.